Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. I'm here today to do a video about a very special bag, and I've already covered it a little bit on my channel from the video where I unboxed it, but a lot of people commented about it and wanted to see a video about it and see more up-close details. So this is the bag. This is the Dooney Bourke Florentine double handle toggle satchel. And I think it is probably the most stunning Dooney Bourke bag I have ever seen in my life. I am not joking. Like I always say that things kind of get lost on camera, and I think in this case you can definitely tell it is a gorgeous bag, but in person it is just beyond gorgeous. Every detail is just perfection. I put it in the same league as my Montecatini bag that I did a video about recently because it just looks so expensive and it looks so good. I love this bag, and when I opened it, for those of you who watched the unboxing video, I'll actually link it below, and it's the third thing I unboxed. It's the last thing in the video, and I was shocked because when I purchased this bag, I was planning on either like selling it to one of my friends or reselling it, and because it was white, and you guys know I am terrified of white bags. I feel like I'm a pretty responsible purse owner, but white and bone scare me. So, and especially Florentine. So I bought it because I wanted to see it in person because it is so incredibly rare. But when I opened it, I was in shock of how much I absolutely loved it, and immediately I was like, I don't care, it's white. I don't care. All those fears, they disappeared when I saw how gorgeous it was. And then they disappeared even more when my husband, I put this in my closet, it's been sitting on top of those boxes right there, and my husband, I caught him staring at it. I came in our room and he's just in our closet and he's like, wow, that is probably my most favorite handbag that has ever entered this house. What is that? And I was like, it's a Florentine double handle toggle satchel. And he was like, oh my gosh, that thing is gorgeous. I forbid you to get rid of it. And I was like, okay. He loves this bag. And I have to say, he has excellent taste because it is just gorgeous. Now, let me tell you some more about this particular style. It is an older style. It's probably between 5 and 10 years old in the older Florentine lines, and you can tell that because of the stitching detail. And the stitching detail is not something that they include on a lot of the newer Florentine styles. So when you see this, a lot of time it's a hint that it is an older style. They made this bag in 2 different sizes that I know of. Well, we'll go into that in more detail. There is a much smaller version of this bag that is only about 11 inches across. It's a little bit shorter, and the handles are only satchel height. So the handle drop is only about 4 inches. You can only carry it on the crook of your arm. There's no place to attach a strap. And colors I have seen this bag in, I've seen that smaller version in natural. I've seen it in black. I don't know that I've seen it in white. I've only seen natural and black, I believe. Maybe chestnut. And I actually had one of those. And it was before I had a YouTube channel. So that's why you don't see a video about it on my channel. I picked it up locally from some random woman who didn't know what it was. And she listed it on a Facebook yard sale site. And I went and picked it up from her. And I used it for a while. But you guys know I need a strap. I need to put a bag on my shoulder. I'm not good at the whole satchel carry on your arm thing. So I ended up passing it along to somebody in one of the Dooney collector groups, and she absolutely loved it. And so then I said to myself, okay, that bag was gorgeous and super rare, and I liked it, but I need to find the bigger version because I really need shoulder straps. So on my unboxing video, my friend Jessica commented, she was like, that doesn't look big enough to be the big one. She has the big one in white. She said, I think it was 15 inches across the bottom. And everybody has only ever thought there's been 2 sizes of these. And I'm still not quite sure. This could just be the bigger size, and you know, how we're measuring is different, but this is only like 13.5 inches across if I measure from piping to piping. And the shoulder straps don't look quite as long as her big back daddy one. So now I am puzzled. Is there a third in between size and that's what this is? I just don't know. So it's kind of a mystery, but this one is about 13.5 inches across, and then it's about 9.5 high and about 6.5 or 7 wide. So it's a pretty wide bag. It has a great base. It has feet on it, so you can sit it down and not worry about it. And this one has the Sierra colored trim. It's kind of this nice caramel tone, and then it has the white Florentine leather. And you'll be saying to yourself, Nicole, have you lost it? That leather is super pebbled, and it looks super evenly pebbled, and it does not look like Florentine. But if you have seen some of the white Florentine satchels, they come with this contrast trim and they're pebbled, and that's just how they did the white Florentine. It's different from the bone. Now there is a white Florentine that is smooth, and that is very rare. So if you ever seen a smooth white Florentine bag that isn't bone, that isn't oyster, definitely pick it up, at least for resale, because to find that smooth white color is very rare. Most of the white Florentine you will see is pebbled like this. So some of my favorite features of this bag are, like I said, the stitching, the contrast between the white and the brown trim. Also, this toggle closure is just gorgeous, how they've rolled up this piece of leather and kind of put this leather piece through it. And everything has this light contrast stitching. And then you get to the handles, and they have these threads that are wrapped around many times. And that's how my Montecatini bag is. That's how they secure these straps. They have this thread detail on the Montecatini bag. And then they have this stitch detail kind of holding the sides together. And my Montecatini bag has that as well. So it's interesting that some of these details are similar. And as I showed in the unboxing video, this has the ability to snap so that it has this tapered shape, or you can unsnap both sides and it has more of a tote shape. Now what's interesting is you see this kind of curve. When I had the smaller version of this bag, I feel like this curve was way more exaggerated. So it really had an interesting arch when you opened up the sides. This really is more of a tote shape, but the smaller satchel, it's a very interesting shape when you open the sides up. So that was something that was a little bit different. And then the handles are whip stitched on the inside. I will say, of course, these rolled handles are not as comfortable as a flat strap would be, but they are fairly comfortable, and the drop is pretty generous. I mean, I'll put it on here for you guys so you can see. It really isn't bad. Is it the most comfortable bag to carry? No. And I'm not sure how it will do when I have a big winter coat on, but it is totally passable. And I think one of the challenges is because these straps are rolled, or handles are rolled, it is a little tough sometimes to keep them on your shoulder because it is pretty wide, and since they're rolled, they have a tendency to slide. So usually I carry it like this and kind of hook my thumb in so that it stays on my shoulder, or I will cross the straps, and that helps keep it on the shoulder. It kind of reminds me of the Florentine dome buckle satchel in that way. The handles / straps are very similar. And if you are a satchel carry type person, you can do that. I'm just not, because I have two little boys that don't always listen. So sometimes I need my hands so that I can hang on to them so they don't run away on me. And then I'm going to show you guys the inside really quickly, because it is just, I mean, it's just crazy. Look at that. Red interior with that trim done in the green suede. It has the same kind of Dooney setup that we're used to, with the back zip pocket there with the slip pocket. And then in the front, you have the 2 slip pockets, the one with the snap. The key keeper is leather. That's another way that you can tell it's an older style. The newer styles, they're all nylon. And then we have the tag here. And it did not come with any paperwork. Oh, but let me tell you how I got this bag, and I'm going to link below these people's page. I got this bag from a consignment store, and it is a great consignment store. They were 100% honest with how they listed the bag. They sent me great pictures of this bag. They told me it had pink stains on it, which it does on the back side, which I've not tried to remove yet. You see those little pink stains that go like this? They sent me pictures of that. They sent me pictures of this itty bitty scratch on the front because they wanted me to know about it. I don't even think you can see it on camera. There it is. Great store. So the name of the store is called Ritz Resale, and they are in California, and they do ship because I don't live in California. So I'm going to link their page below. They were wonderful to deal with and very reasonable. So I would definitely recommend them to go check out their page and see if they have any other treasures, Dooney or otherwise, because they're definitely honest sellers and did a really great job selling to me remotely in a way that made me feel comfortable. And I am beyond excited that I was able to pick this up because, like I said in my unboxing video, I literally have only ever seen one other of these in the white color. So immediately when I saw this, I was like, oh my gosh, I have to get it. It's so rare. So if you guys see any bags that look like this, that have this toggle closure and all of these lovely details in your area or in your travels on eBay or Poshmark or Mercari, definitely pick it up, because even if it turns out not to be your style, there are so many other Dooney collectors in search of this exact style in all different colors and in all different sizes, and it is a great bag for resale for that reason, because there is such a market for it because it is so incredibly rare. Alright guys, thank you so much for watching today. Please like this video if you enjoyed it, and please subscribe if you haven't already. I make videos a few times a week, and they're always about handbags or handbag things because that's what I'm interested in. So hopefully you guys will tune in next time for my next video. I'll see you then. Bye.